Hey friends, Grandmaster Brown here. This past week I was retelling a story about author Mark Manson's journey into sports. He went to a small high school with only 100 kids. The only way the school could have any sporting events is if every kid did a sport. He picked cross country running, even though he wasn't really into it. He was not prepared for the first race. It was 4 miles long. The gun goes off and everyone took off right away. The out of shape Mark was jogging, not running. Everyone passed him by and they were all out of sight pretty quickly. The race start times were staggered to keep the race course from getting overcrowded. So when the gun sounded again for the girls' race, it only took a couple of minutes before they passed him too. He did say that everyone encouraged him to keep going as they passed him by. When he hit the 2 miles, he was too exhausted to jog anymore, so he started walking. The race course was well marked, and finally, at the end of the day, he got to the finish line. Everyone was gone except for 2 people, his father and the coach. They both smiled as they greeted him and congratulated him. Then they all left. At the Monday morning announcements at school, the coach wanted to give a special award to one of the athletes from the weekend. He announced that Mark had won a special award as he was the only runner from that school to finish the race. Everyone else got out ahead of him and then quit. As amazing as that story is, it gets even better. Mark commented that through all of it, the idea of quitting was never even a concept to him. He never even thought about it. It's just not in his nature to quit. Now that is a black belt attitude. You've done this too, possibly a lot, but I know of at least one time that almost all of us have done this. You were learning to walk. You fell down a lot. Maybe you even hurt yourself a few times. You landed on a full diaper, probably a lot too. You got frustrated and annoyed, but you never said, you know what, maybe this walking thing just isn't for me. Everyone can have a black belt attitude. It's all about eliminating the habit of quitting. Okay, folks, let's talk about this week in Ancient Ways. We have regular classes on Monday and Tuesday. However, all classes on Wednesday and Thursday are preempted by graduation ceremonies. The times for you to pick from your graduation is via a link that's in this video description. Just make sure you have your test paper turned in here at the office. If you think you aren't ready for graduation, that's why we have regular classes Monday and Tuesday. Get with us and we'll get you ready. All students should graduate unless you're a brand new white belt. We move on to the next semester's material, whether you graduate or not. You won't come back to this material again for a long time. We are a black belt school. That means that we're focused on you building foundations at the lower belt ranks so that you can earn your black belt. That's where the magic happens. Anything you learn now, you will forget big portions of before then anyway. So we have a red senior belt where you come back and you spend a minimum of 1 year reviewing and retesting on all of this material anyway. So when you earn your black belt, you will be amazing. All students should be graduating unless you're a brand new white belt. I'll say it again. All right, red senior stripe testing is this Saturday at 11:30 a.m. right after the morning class. Weapons for Black Belt Club next semester is Joe staff, and for Masters Club, it's bow staff. Friday weapons for Black Belt Club and Masters Club will rotate to sticks and commas for our Black Belt Club, and for sparring, our style switches to continual combat. All right, Saturday, we will begin to introduce your new semester's material at our regular Saturday classes. And on June 10th, we have a new schedule. It is available in the video description as well. Our schedule is always the first post in our blog at awmaa.com/blog. I'm excited about the new schedule. It's always a challenge to set it up to please everyone. If none of the times work for you, though, get with us. We will accommodate you at other times. Keep in mind, earning your green belt means you are now an intermediate. New blue seniors are now advanced. You will have a different class to attend on Monday and Tuesday. We have a few people going to red senior as well. Your class times are different as well. Our upcoming events, we have our Father's Day class on June 14th. This is a free dads versus kids event that's always a blast. On June 15th, we have our next burn-in boot camp for red seniors, and black belts are invited to come to that and volunteer. And our next evening kids event is on June 21st, where we will play all kinds of fun games from our camp repertoire. Speaking of which, our camp is going great with 20 or more kids per week. We have plenty of staff, so if you still need your child in camp, let me know. I think we only have 1 week that's solid full. With that, a reminder that Ancient Ways is a cool place to get a great workout this hot summer with adult classes available mornings and evenings. Dads can train for free for a month if they start in June. It's a perfect activity to do with your kids. All right, can't wait to see you all in your new belt ranks. Grandmaster out.